Hey, how is everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Brian with Moving Forward Brian. Today's video is going to be about the cancer blood test marker, the number 60, what it meant, what it means to me, the results, and moving forward. First off, I would really like to thank everybody who saw the word, participated in reaching out for me with the number 60 associated with my name, the positive vibes. I'm grateful and I really do appreciate it. So first off, the very next day, very next morning, one of the big blood panels came back. All those numbers are fine. They have been. Then they do another wide scope blood panel for other numbers, and those have been fine, and we're still fine. This one blood test is the one they pay heed to, I do believe, and it stands alone by itself, a test by itself. I'm not going to try the name. I haven't tried to memorize it, other than the fact it's called the CEA. And it's a number that's supposed to be very low. If you look it up, it's supposed to be very low. Now, it's not used to diagnose cancer, or it's not supposed to be used to diagnose cancer, or try and predict the size of a tumor. But once they know you have cancer, they're going to watch that number to look for cancer activity in the body. I had my colonoscopy mid-November. 2 weeks later, the end of November, I had blood test done, and that number was 28.4. And then, of course, there were other tests like my biopsy and stuff that were happening through December. So the last end of December, when we met with the oncologist, and he told us what he wanted to do. And if you remember, I think I said in the first video that I said, nah, I gotta hold off. Let me just do whatever. But we did blood work that day too. The results of that CEA test, a month later, the number had jumped to 64.5, the 36.1% or point increase, however you want to describe it. And like I said, there are more other videos coming, which I will describe stuff that I'm doing and did. And to tell you the truth, when I went for this blood test just the other day, I didn't think 30 days was enough to affect it. But I told the doctor, I told my wife, give me 30 days before we start the harsh treatments. So anyways, I don't want to make this too long. There are other explanations coming out. So if you didn't catch that, I said 64.5. I'd asked everybody for the number 60, just because it was easy. Why complicate it? Why tell everybody 64.5? And again, thank you. I'm very grateful. I was afraid to open up that test this morning when it showed up. Obviously, I have to know, and I'm going to find out eventually. But I was afraid of that number. That final number this morning on that test was 60.1. You don't know how amazing that sight was to me. We are far, far from over. This fight has just begun. But I know that the track that I was on, I knew what I was doing was healthy for me if it was a normal situation. But it's not a normal situation, and it still had an effect. So it's not like I'm going back to my old ways. Like I said, the battle has just begun. There's a fight ahead. But I get to keep moving forward my way for a little bit longer. And that is just such a big deal. I've got this afternoon, my wife and I are going to meet. We had a scheduled appointment with the oncologist. I'm going to be interested to see if he even addresses it, if he asks, if he says anything. But like I said, I'm going to continue talking. Thank you all so much again. It was just great news. I appreciate you all. Thank you for watching. Feel free, please, to pass this on to anybody. I know I haven't been like deep diving into what I've been doing yet, first two videos, but eventually I will, so maybe somebody can learn from me. We'll see. I might put out another short tonight after that appointment. I'm gonna celebrate with my wife and daughter, just to, for this little victory, and then I'm kind of hard charging back at it. Okay? Thanks again. I appreciate you. Bye.